Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this really pretty necklace using the dollar bead box for April of 2024. I did also use some of my 11/0 silver seed beads, Miyuki seed beads, but everything else was from this box. To be honest with you, I ran out of the tiny black beads, or else I probably would have used more of those, but I ran out of them. What I did here that was different was I actually used a needle and thread, and I sewed this, so it wasn't so stiff if I used wire. And then I took my beading wire and I put it through this top bead right there, and then used wire to make the rest of this. So if I think this turned out really pretty. If you're not familiar with Dollar Bead Box, I have a coupon code BNJewelry2 for $2 off your first order with them. So if you would like to learn how to make this necklace, then stay tuned. And also stay tuned all the way till the end, because I will show you how I close off my necklaces. Okay, so I'm starting out with, I'm using some of my own 11/0 silver seed beads, Miyuki seed beads. I'm using the round checkless beads. I'm using the, I think these are, yeah, the 3mm black fire polish beads. These gorgeous blue round beads. And then the tiny little beads that they gave us on the string. And then I'm using just one of these. Let me put this other one away. So I'm just using one of these beautiful beads. And then I'm using one of these really cool beads. And then I'm using what's left of my AB Finish 4mm fire polish beads. So what I'm doing is I'm sewing my pendant, my handmade pendant, and then I'm going to work the beading wire through. So we're going to start with, this is the Beadle on Wildfire that I'm using. I know a lot of people like to see because they screenshot it. So I'm using that. And then I'm using my Beadle on 7 strand. I'm almost out of this again. I use this so much. I'm using that. And then I also have 2, I think they're 4mm jump rings, 2 crimp beads, a lobster clasp, and 2 crimp covers. And if you've never seen me close out my necklaces, stay tuned till the end so you can see how I do it, because I think it's really cool. Much easier. So I'm taking a piece, let me make sure this is out of the way. I'm taking a piece of, I have a 10-inch beading needle, and then I have my wildfire thread. Okay, so let me get, I have so many things on here. I'm just like, okay. So I'm starting out with, I'm going to make these. I'm going to make the little circle that I make here. And I'm going to use some of these. Okay. So I'm going to start out by making the circle up at the top. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to do one of the 3mm, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 of the 4mm. I'm going to go down to the 3mm again. And then I'm going to do 5 of these crystal, I think these are the crystal bicones. 2, 3, 4. So because I wanted to sew the pendant because I wanted to have more flexibility, but then I didn't want, I wanted a stronger wire for the rest of the necklace. So I'm taking this and I'm turning this into a circle. So I'm just tying this. I like this beading wire because it's not as slippery. Some of the other ones are a little too slippery for me, and I don't like that because like when I go to tie something, it keeps coming undone. And that's just a personal preference. Everybody has, I mean, you got to do what works for you. Okay, so now I'm going back up in through all of these. Going through those. Going through all of these. And this is just an easy pendant. I was kind of messing around and wanted to do something that was a little, you know, different from my other pendants that I make. And I thought if I sew it, that would be better. Okay, so I have this. So this is the top of it. Now I'm going to go through, get one of the ABs, one of the slipperets. I think that's what they're called. It's such a weird name. Okay. I'm going up through here. And then I'm going to do another one of these. And then I'm going to take that. I'm going to do the blue one. And then I'm going to do the black. So this is what the pendant's going to look like. And then I'm going to take this tiny little black one and I'm going to put that, so that will be down at the bottom. Then I'm going to, let me make sure this is in view. So then what I'm going to do is when I get up here, I'm going to skip that bottom one and I'm going to sew up through these. I'll lay this back down so you can see. And that way, the black one, let me get this through this last one right here. Okay. Okay. So then this is my little pendant right here. So then I'm going to take this, I'm going to tighten that up a little more. Then I'm going to, before I go back through, I'm going to take this, I'm going to tie this one more time. Okay, so I have that. Now I'm just going to cut that there. So I have that. So now I'm going to go back down one more time. I already went through the top twice. I'm going to go back down. Let me get it on this side here. Okay. I'll do that. Going back down through there. And back down. Come out through here. Then I'm going to go through the black one. There we go. like that. And then I'm going to skip that one more time. Go back up through all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been using this to kind of pull these out. So then I have that. So then go up through here. Trying to bend this so I can. Here it comes. It's like there's a piece of string or something. There we go. Okay. Pull that all the way through. So here I have this. And so now I'm going to take this, make sure this is right here, and I want to make sure that it goes around here. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to do it one more time. And I'm going to do a double one. And then when I get closer, I'm going to move that out of the way so that I can make sure everything goes right where it should go. Okay, wait a minute. What did I do here? Let me undo this here. I tied this around the wrong way. I'm leaving this on because I'm sure you've all gone through this before. It's funny because I wear bifocals and I think I need new bifocals. I can't see that. Why isn't this tying? Let me figure this out. I'll be right back. Okay, I just had one little knot in there and I undid that. Okay, so I did that and I'm going to go up one more time through these. Pull that out because they're getting okay. And see here, I'm trying to bend that so that I can get through there. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we go through these two, and then these. Okay. Oh. Okay, then we go around. And back down through here. And throughout those, there we go. And the last one right here. Trying to get my needle in between these two. There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay. So then I'm just gonna put this down through here, and then I'm gonna cut it because it's already been tied quite a few times. I'm just gonna bring this out here without doing that. Okay, then I'm just going to take my cutters and I'm going to cut that. So this is my really pretty handmade pendant that I think will be so much fun. Okay, make sure there's enough light. I got a new beading mat, so usually my white one was so bright, but okay. And then where is my beading? Okay, here's my beading wire. Okay, so I have 23 inches, which is more than enough. And then I go up to the top, and this one right there will be the very top of it. And I just put my wire through it. And that way I have a nice sturdy necklace. And then I'm just going to take a few silver pieces, a few of these little, because right here, because that's really tiny right there, that little space, and I want that to be filled in. So I'm going to do like a silver and a black, a silver, a black, and then a silver. So then when it goes down, when you're wearing it, see how it goes right up like that? Okay, so let's do this on the other side. Silver, black, silver, black, and silver. Okay, so that's how it starts. Okay, and now let's put the finishing touches. So I'm going to put this on right here. Let me clean up my little space here. Put some of these blacks on. So I have, let me get all my little beads down here. So now I'm going to do a black, a blue, and a black, like that. And then I'm going to do a silver, a black, and a silver. So I have that. I'm going to do that one more time. Black, blue, black, and silver, black, and silver. Okay. I've got that side, so now I'm going to put this over here. Put some more of these down. Okay. So now we're going to go on this side. Let me grab some of this. We're going to do black, blue, black, and then silver. And you can, whatever patterns you like, you can do them. I just like adding a little bit of the blue to pull through. If we would have gotten 3 of these beads, I would have put them on the necklace, but we didn't, so I'll use it for another necklace. So you see how that is looking so pretty? And that we have that little handmade pendant, so you have a stronger base, you know, for this. And then I have these. I'm gonna put that on there. Put this on here, like this. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do some of these. I'm gonna do the one more of the silver, black, silver. And then I'm going to do some of these ones with the AB on them. 1, 2, 2 and 3, like that. I'll go at this side. I'm going to do silver, black, silver, and then these 3, 1, 2, and 3. So this is where we're at so far. So now I'm going to take some of those, some right here. I'm going to do a blue, and I'm going to do 3 silvers. I'm going to do a black. I'll do 3 silvers. 1, 2, 3. And a blue. 3 silvers. 1, 2, 3. And a black. Like that. And then one more. And the blue. So I just added another different pattern on here. So see how this has a different look to it. To me, that's what makes your necklaces really unique, is when you know, change things up like this. Okay, so I'm going to do the blue. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Black, and then 1, 2, 3, and blue, like that. 1, 2, 3, and a black, and then the last one, 1, 2, 3, and a blue. Okay, it's kind of, yeah, this looks pretty. Okay, so we're here, right here, and now, and I do want to, I don't want this to be as thick, you know, chunky of a necklace. I want this to stand out more. So that's why I'm using a lot more of the tiny seed beads through this. So let me get some more of the black. I have that. So now I'm going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3 blacks like that. And I'm going to do the blue again, like that. And then I'm going to do 10 of the seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have that, and then I'm going to do a black one. So I have that. I'm going to do another 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And another black one. So see how that, I think that looks pretty there. I'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, move some of these, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to do another black. Okay. So now we're over, if you see where we're at right here, we're down right here at this spot. So now I'm going to do the 3 blacks. 1, 2, 3, and a blue. Like this, and then I'm going to do 10, 20, 30 with a black in between, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got 3 on each side, and now I'm going to add 2 more on each side, and I think that should finish it up. So I think that looks really pretty with the blue in there, and then so I've got the silver. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to do 10 more on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. I'll close this one off. Okay. Do that, and I'm going to do the other side really quick. So I have this, so let's do 10 seed beads in the black, and then 10 seed beads and another black. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a black one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we'll do one more black one. And then I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to try it around my neck. Oh, perfect. Absolute perfect length. So I think this turned out really pretty. I love this. This bead is so cool. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, in case if you're new to my channel, I'm going to, let me put these away, and I'm going to show you how I finish off my, I'll put those in there. Okay, so I have the crimp beads and the jump ring. So I'm going to start with the crimp covers. So I'm going to start with this side, and this is the easiest way that I found to do it. Okay, so I have one of these crimp covers that's got the hole in it. Where did it just go? Okay, So it's got the little curve there, like it's a clamshell is what it is. And then there's ones that have 2 holes up at the top, and you could do the same thing for it, but I just like doing this. Okay, so I don't have to put it all the way down because I still have the other side I need to work with. So I put it down. Make sure you have the clamshell cover in there, and it's through the hole. And then I go down about 1.5 inches maybe. And then I take the crimp bead and I make sure that the wire's like right in the middle of the crimp bead. And I just smash that down. Pull on that really tight. Doesn't move. Then I take my round nose pliers. You could take whatever you use. And I feed it back down. Feed it back down through this until that is flat in there. You can see that in there. And then I start by closing it off like that. Then I take my bent chain nose pliers again and I just close it up. I don't smash it too much though, so that it doesn't, so it makes a dent in it. And then I will work through. Sometimes I end up putting all the beads over it and I leave it because it's really not that big of a deal if you do. Some people are sticklers about it. I personally am not. I think it's kind of like insurance for your jewelry because, you have that extra wire down there. Now, sometimes the beads don't fit on it, sometimes they do. So see, that worked. So I'm keeping my finger here so I don't make a space. And then I'm putting that all the way down like that. And then I always kind of make it into a circle. And I make sure that there's no gaps anywhere. And then I hold this up. Then I will take the other clamshell cover, open that up, put that through here again. And now on this side, and then I'll put my crimp bead on. Now on this side, everything's got to be perfect because if there's any spaces, then it's not going to work. So I hold this up, and I like to keep this circular like this. That way I know that there'll be like a bend. It's not going to be so stiff that the necklace won't bend around the neck. So then I take my bent chain nose pliers. I go inside the clamshell cover and I lift up the crimp bead just a hair. Hold on 1 second, let me grab this. I didn't grab this well. And so just so there's a teeny bit of we're talking like, a minute little movement. Okay. Then I will pull on that. That is not going anywhere. Then I take my little round nose pliers. You could take whatever works for you. And I just start feeding that through. And feeding it through and feeding it through until, okay, where's it at? I think it's starting to, okay. I'll kind of keep it up like this. I'm trying to keep, it's easier when you're not filming, because you're trying to keep everything on camera. Okay, here we go. There. Okay, I'm going to keep that like that. Of course, this usually just pops right out. Here we go. There we go. Of course, if I wasn't filming, this would have just all been perfect. Okay, so then I take chain those pliers, I close that up, then I separate this, and then of course you want to make sure you cut the wire you want to cut, like that. Then I always make sure that my jump rings, okay, I'm using this one for the lobster clasp. So I'm going to close this up. You just want to make sure that that is closed and there's no space there. And then this one right here has a little bit of space. So I want to make sure this is totally closed up. Then I take my round nose pliers, and then you see how there's that little thing there. I just take it right at the thing and I just bend it back just a hint. And then I put my lobster clasp on. And I put it about 1/3 of the way down. And I turn that. And then I do the same here. That little bend. I put the lobster clasp on here, about 1/3 of the way down. And like that, like that. And then here you have your really pretty boho necklace. I think this turned out so pretty. I love this bead. This is, and this one too, they're such pretty focal beads. And I liked that I sewed this because see, it's got more movement. It's not so stiff as it would be, but yet I have a nice strong wire to wrap around the neck. So, and like I said, this is Dollar Bead Box that I'm using, and I have a coupon code BNJewelry2 for $2 off your first order with them. I will leave all the information below and along with their website. And let me know down in the comments what you thought of this, and if you get Dollar Bead Box, and if you do, if you're going to try making this or not. Hopefully I've inspired you to create something else with another box or with your beads, you know, just by how you can sew part of it and then use wire for the rest. So yes, and I have all of my social media, my Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and my Pinterest links below as well. And I do sell most of my jewelry on Etsy. If you're interested, you can go check it out. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps my algorithms. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you on my next video. You have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.